Well, I'm back from my appointment and apparently it went without incident. I'm making some coffee and I'm making some Swedish meatballs. And hopefully because of this, a big problem I had will be resolved in the middle of next week, if I'm lucky. Oh, it's must be kind of cooler today. Let's see if it goes on. Here it goes. Goes. There it goes, yeah. That's better. There's there. And I'm more than glad to engage in a live chat. I'm feeling a little bit relieved over some tasks that I have resolved. Fucking. just relax and have some coffee. And then have some Swedish meatballs. I hate to freaking mess with it. There. Try some coffee here. Milk. Oh. I could just for the hell of it try to resume my Strat-O-Matic game. Just for the hell of it. Since I'm here and get that game done with, it might be a good idea. See where I was at. Yeah, here we go. See if I can resume this. And I could rename this broadcast I don't think we were too far into this. It might be good for me. And more people might be interested. We are only in the middle of the fifth, and it's 3-2 Cincinnati. If any of you remember where we were. Let me change this. Let me change this game. Let me change this broadcast. Move this up. There. Let me try this last game. Was LA at Cincinnati. This would be continued. See, I can just change this right here from My Glamorous Life to this LA game. Continued. Let's put this September 22. Take it out of My Glamorous Life. There. And then upload the usual. And then save it. And there it is. It is now. Take a while for that to matriculate. Go down. Let me just take a look at my because I gotta do something that's healthy for me or good for me. There it is. There it is. I'm going to use the air conditioning as background right now. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me try to get this down here. Let me increase this a little. There. That's really something that goes like that. this over just a tad. Give myself a little more room here. It is again, it's a relatively meaningless game here toward the end of the season. Oh. It's the first of a 4-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Both are out of it, basically. Both are mathematically eliminated, as a matter of fact. Put it on low, the crowd noise. I don't know if you hear it. But we'll pick up. As you can see, a 2-run home run by Pete Rose in the bottom of the second. Put the Reds ahead 2-0. Then they scored a run in the fourth. It was 3-0. And the Dodgers came back with 2 runs on 2 errors, a walk, a single with an error, a throwing error by Cheney, and then Sutton came up. It was second and third, 2 outs. I had reservations about using him, but it was early and the game was different back then. So, and he hit a ball into left field, and Stewart made a 2-base error, and that scored both runs, and they're both unearned, and that makes it a 3-2 ball game. And what we're gonna do here is head to the bottom of the 5th, and it will be Sutton. I'm sorry, it's 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Okay. Lee May flew to center, Perez struck out, and Sutton will face Johnny Bench here with 2 outs. Let's just get that over so it's completely covered. I think this is much better than sitting around. Doing nothing. Just sitting on feeling sorry for myself in my glamorous life. So here's Sutton now, facing Bench. Bench is 0 for 2. 3-2 Reds, bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, nobody on. And here's the pitch to Bench. That's 6-4. Catcher X. That will be Haller, a 3-3. 3-3, 13-3. Nobody is on. It looks like it's a, well, it's a PF. I guess with nobody on, that might be a foul out, but I'm not sure. 4-7-8. Haller a 3. No error. It's a PF with nobody on. PF. There it is. The batter hits a foul out to the catcher, as I suspected. So Haller makes the catch, and the side is retired. So we have gone 5 innings, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Here comes Maloney now. He has allowed 2 unearned runs, and that was last inning. And we appreciate you being here on the Strat-O-Matic network. Leading it off for the Dodgers will be Ted Sizemore. Let's take a look at the real box score of this game, just in case I want to. Here we go. Take note of for the Dodgers, Bill Russell pinch ran for Gabrielson and then stayed in left. I just use these as guidelines. The Reds won this 2-1. Tolan pinch hit, Chico Ruiz for Cheney at short. Ruiz came in at short, and then Whitfield pinch hit, and Clyde Mashorp pinch ran. Alex Johnson pinch hit for Maloney. Beauchamp, or Beauchamp pinch hit. Granger pitched. It was 1-0 Dodgers. This is in real world. They scored a run in the top of the 6th, and then the Reds got 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th to win it. What a thriller that must have been. And hello, Kathy Harden. So glad you're here. It's not the same without you. I had my appointment. I had to take an Uber. And everything got resolved. And things are still pending, but there's a chance that things will improve by the middle of the next week. Things are already improving. And God bless my son. This bill is due this 1st. I have that. There it is. Thank you. And I figured, at first I started this as Mike Lammer's Life, and I converted the whole thing to a game. There. And I have Swedish meatballs baking. And you're a very kind person, Kathy. Here's Jim Maloney now. Top of the sixth, Dodgers trail 3-2. Sizemore 0 for 2. Here's the windup and the pitch to Sizemore. 5-7 right-handed, grounds it to short for Cheney. And he scoops it and throws it to May for the first out of the top of the sixth inning. If any of you are interested, I'm not going to make any promises, but I could go on and play the next game, which is an important game, Atlanta at Houston. Phil Niekro for Atlanta and Durker for Houston, and it's important insofar as the magic number for Atlanta is, I believe it's 3. I believe it's 3 now. They've won 6 in a row. So it's, you know, it's, they're almost a sure bet to win it. And I'm gonna be for Pittsburgh if they beat St. Louis. And I'll probably be for St. Louis if they miraculously come out and beat out Pittsburgh. Here's Willie Davis now. Can you hear the crowd noise, Kathy? I put it on low. Can you hear it a little bit? Here's Maloney now. And the pitch to Davis. That's 3-3 right-handed. That's going to be a base hit. A non-clutch situation, single. So Davis is on. Maloney is a -2. That makes him 1-15. 1-13 being held. He's a 1-15. If not held, he will be held. Spam. More frickin' spam. Oh. You don't hear it? How's that? You hear it any better? Just give me a yes or no. I'm raising it up just a little bit so it's not too annoying to me. You hear it now. Even if it's faint. Okay, good. That's spareable. Okay, Davis being held at first with 1 out, and here's Willie Crawford now. Dodgers down by a run here. This thing's almost ready. Here's Crawford now. From the stretch, Maloney. 3-5 right-handed, and he struck him out. And that is the 5th strikeout for Maloney. 2 outs. It's very faint, though, right? Here's Wesley Parker. Pretty boy Parker, 1 for 2. Switch hitter, batting left. Oh. Ah. And it's Parker with Davis on first being held. Maloney. And the pitch to Parker. That's 1-7. And that refers, the plus refers to only when your infield is in. That's very important to note. Ignore for holes. And that's super advanced. So that's a 1-7. Grounder to second. And Helms has it. And he throws it on to May, and the side is retired. So Willie Davis is left on first. And we head to the bottom of the sixth. Sutton. Both pitchers, their first endurance is the 7th. This thing is basically done. Don't mind, I'm gonna just sit here for a minute or two and eat my Swedish meatballs. It won't take long. Very hungry. Oh. Oh, I guess I can play while I nibble. Bottom of the sixth, and Jimmy Stewart to lead it off. He's 0 for 2 against Sutton. 3-2 Reds. Here's Sutton now to start off the bottom of the sixth. The pitch to Stewart, switch hitter, batting left. That's 4-5, left-handed hitter, grounds to short X. That will be Wills, a 331. Another voicemail. Here we go. Now we're back. We're back live. This should have been, this was a 4-5, just to make sure I didn't roll it already. Yeah, ground ball short X, Wills 331. 8-3. It's a G3 pound with nobody on. The pound is irrelevant. He's an E31 16. 5'10", 16. That could be trouble. It is. It's an error. It's going to be a G3 E1, an error. A one-base error by Wills. That's the first error for the Dodgers today. So that puts Stewart on 1-15, look at this, 1-20. One to 18 if held. And he goes automatically with the lead if not held. And he's got a 4 to 6 chance of getting the lead. So he's being held. And he's going to try to get the lead. Again, a 1-15, 1 to look at Sutton with Haller, a +5, 1-20, and then 1-18 if he gets the lead. And if he gets the lead, he has to go 4 to 6. He gets the lead. No, he does not. So he will sit tight on first being held. And that brings Ted Savage up to the plate. Savage 2 for 2 today. Doubled, came home on Rose's home run. That was in the second. Singled. And he came home. Wow. I don't know how he came home. Must have, yeah, came home on Rose's base hit. Here's Savage now. And the pitch from Sutton. 6-7 right-handed, grounds to second X. Sizemore 3-18. 9-3 G3, a clean G3. They're lucky about that because it would have been maybe a single. Wait a minute, we got to make sure we raise this to a 4 if responsible for holding with a right-handed batter. First and second is responsible. So he's going to be a, Sizemore will be a 4-18. 9-4, it's a G3 pound. There you go. It's going to be a base hit. Let's see if it's an error also. It's going to be a single 2, an S2. See, that's what you get when you hold. Sizemore an E18, 3-6-8. So it's going to be a clean S2 with a runner on first. Sending Stewart to third. And he's 3 for 3 today. You see, so you can't hold without paying sometimes, paying the piper. If we didn't hold him, he would have been a 1-18 stealing, which it just doesn't make sense not to hold that. I can't believe it's not even noon. All I've been through. Oh, Christ. Oh. Oh. There. Oh. So Sutton in trouble here, first and third, with no outs. I'm glad to take any feedback from anybody, but I'm going to keep the infield back to concede a run for a double play. If any of you want me to bring the infield in, please let me know, because I'm really not I'm not at my best to make these decisions, so don't blame me. I'd be more than glad to bring the infield in. But then there's always the chance on an X that can be another base hit. You let me know. And on a plus. Here's Lon Chaney now. Sutton. And the pitch. 5/8, switch hitter, batting left, flies to center, and that's going to be a tag for sure. Not much you could have done about that. Infield in or out. I guess you could have brought the outfield in. I don't do that. That's an unearned run due to the error. And it's a 1 out with Savage on first after the sacrifice fly by Lon Chaney. And here comes Maloney, a good hitter in his own right. A 7 NR. Oh. Oh. Okay, Savage on first with 1 out, 1 in, 4-2 Cincinnati now. When it's a game-ending situation. Wow, Joel. I don't play in outfield in anyway, but I didn't know that. Thank you for that. Are you saying that if it means the winning run would come in, or really you can't bring the outfield in? I didn't know that. Appreciate you being here, Joel. Thank you. And you've helped me remember the What was that other thing you told me about? The stretch. Where there was a +4. I seem to have forgotten that now. Fly ball B question mark +2. Is that what you had reminded me of? Yeah, I think it was the +2 that you reminded me of that time. Remember recently? I'll have to go look. Yeah, thank you. I have it written down. Here's Maloney now. I'll have to go look at that though. That's going to be 5-9 right-handed. Fly ball left again. This is for Gabrielson. He makes the catch. Savage holds at first, 2 away. I added the +2. Since you told me that, I believe I added that. On fly ball B, I think I had running rating plus minus outfielder's arm, and then +2. I think that's since you told me I added the +2. But as far as outfield in, wow. So it's 2 away now with Savage on first. And Pete Rose at the plate. Here's the pitch to Rose. 5-5 switch hitter batting left. And that is another fly ball to left field for Gabrielson. And he makes the catch and the side is out. There was 1 run though, and it is an unearned run. And after 6, it's 4-2. Reds over the Dodgers here. So Sutton allows an unearned run, and it is 4-2. I'm going to take a break for a couple of minutes, and then I'll be back. Oh, God. Oh. my God. I'll be back. Today is Friday. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm back. Here's Maloney now. Top of the seventh, his first endurance inning. Oh. Tommy Helms. I'm sorry. Len Gabrielson. 2 lead it off. He's 0 for 2. Here's Maloney. Frickin' bug. The pitch to Gabrielson. 6-7 left-handed. He grounds it to first. That's for May, and Maloney will cover the bag. 1 out. Oh. Oh. Here's Lefebvre now. Switch hitter batting left. Again, Maloney's first endurance inning. It's 4-2 Reds. Yes. And the pitch. 6-3. Frickin' bug will not go away. I don't know what it is. They're 6-3. Switch hitter batting left, fly ball left X. That'll be for Stewart a 3-9. 6-3. Batting left. Stewart a 3-9. .23. It's an F3. He gets to it. Stewart an E9, 6-9-10, and he makes the catch. So there's 2 outs. Oh. Oh. And here's Haller. Sutton on deck. Here's Maloney. And the pitch. 4-4 left-handed. There's a catcher X. And that will be bench a 1-3. 1-3, 6-1. It's a PF with a runner on base. There's no one on base. Looks like it's a foul out. If he gets it, 6-10, 11, and he is a 3. He does get it on a PF. A foul out to bench, and that retires the side. So Sutton will pitch another inning here. I'll probably be a pinch hitter for him in the bottom of the top of the 8th. And here's Maloney now. Here's Sutton. Oh. It will be Helms to lead it off. Helms to lead it off. 1 for 3 today. Hello, demos. Here's Sutton. And the pitch to Helms. 5-7 right-handed, and that's going to be a grounder to first, stopped. Oh, stopped by Parker. Throwing it to Sutton, covering the bag. Just got it. Pretty boy Parker on a 5-7 right-handed. Single 1 to 15, it was an 18. Oh. Oh. And here comes Lee May. May is 1 for 3. Again, this is Sutton's first endurance inning. The pitch, whoops, forgot to put this here. The pitch to May. 2-6 right-handed, grounds it to short for Wills. And he throws it to Parker for the second out. And here's Tony Perez. Perez walked, singled, and struck out today. Oh. Oh. Okay, here's Sutton now. The pitch to Perez. 4-6 right-handed, he walked him. Second walk that Perez has drawn today. 1 to 13, 1 to 18, 1 to 16. Oh. That's a tough call when it's only a 5. We're not going to hold him. We'll let him take their chances on a 5. Oh, it is a 5. Oh, Lord. So here goes. 1 to 13, 1 to 18, not being held. How do you like that? And he is safe. So, believe it or not, a stolen base by Tony Perez, of all people. Guess Perez has a pretty bad move. He was 4 for 6. And here's bench. Oh. Bench 0 for 3. It's true. I tried a. Well, it was a pretty much of a gimme anyway. It was a 1 to 18, 1 to 18. No matter how benevolent that die would be, it was a pretty clear shot. Oh. Here's bench now. And the pitch from Sutton. 3-8. There's a base hit to right. That could score Perez. A 3-8 single to right. Perez, 1 to 11, 2 outs, 1 to 13. No hold. 1 to 14. And he'll try to come home, why not? With a lead, a 4-2 lead, 1 to 11, 1 to 13, 1 to 11. Oh God, 6-8. That was a 2-8 to right field. 0. 1 to 11, 1 to 13, 1 to 14. And he's safe. And bench goes to second, and now Sutton is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. And here's Jimmy Stewart. Keeping him in. See if he can get out of it before fatigue. And it is now a 5-2 game. Oh. Oh, here's Stewart now. Switch hitter batting left. 2-5 right-handed. There is a clutch reversal. Popped up to first. We'll call it Parker. A lucky break there for Sutton. A 2-5 right-handed clutch reversal. And the side is retired. But a run. And it's 5-2. That'll be it for Sutton. There'll be a hitter here. He's been a huge disappointment this season. winning only 10 games. I think he won 17 in real life. Yeah. Maybe so. Maybe we do. Need a nickname for him. That's 2 walks. He struck out 4. And he allowed 4 earned, 1 unearned. Mr. Wonderful Life, that's one. Mr. Wonderful, how about this, Mr. Wonderful? For economy of expression. Or Jimmy Wonderful. Well, here's Maloney, top of the 8th. And there'll be a hitter. They had no pinch hitters in this game. I guess I'm free to use whoever I want. I might go with Hutton, the left-hander, again. I could go with Moda, a right-hander. Any suggestions would be appreciated. I don't like to analyze these cards, but against the right-hander, it looks to me like Moda beats him out anyway. Maybe not with the walks. Hutton or Moda are available. Demos calls for Hutton, thank you. Thank you. Hutton, the pinch hitter, to lead off the top of the 8th. Left-handed hitter against Maloney in his second endurance inning. Here's the pitch from Maloney. 4-4 left-handed, catcher X. Bench again. One, 3. One, 3, 5, 3. It's a PP. Looks like it's going to be a pop out with no one on. Bench a 3. 5, 9, 12. And he makes the catch. Popping out to bench. And that's 1 away. I don't know if Brewer's available. We'll have to check, but down like this, I'm not sure we even want to bring him in. Here's Wills, 0 for 3 today. Maloney and the pitch to Wills. 3-3 right-handed, grounds it to first. And May takes it to the bag, 2 away. And that'll bring up Ted Sizemore. Sizemore 0 for 3 today. Oh. Oh. Here's Mr. Maloney. And the pitch to Sizemore. .411 right-handed, struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning. The 6th strikeout for Maloney on a .411 right-handed. And the side is out. There's going to be a new pitcher. It really doesn't make sense for me to bring in Brewer. He pitched last game. He pitched in this game, but they're down 5-2. It just doesn't make sense to me. Nor to bring in Moeller. I might bring in Al McBean because he relieved in the next game. Al McBean, he's a right-hander. And a very average pitcher. Unless anybody objects. Al McBean. At least we know he's been pitching. That he's not hurt. So McBean comes in. And it will be Ted Savage 3 for 3 today. Quite a ball game. Probably his best hitting game of the season. A double and scored, singled and scored, and then singled in the 6th. To set Stewart up for the sacrifice by Lon Chaney. Here's McBean now. If you're looking ahead to the 9th, it'll be Davis, Crawford, and Parker. Davis, Crawford, and Parker. Here's McBean. The pitch to Savage. 5-6 right-handed, grounds to short, Wills. 2 Pretty Boy Parker, 1 down. A 5-6 right-handed. Again, it'll be Davis, Crawford, and Parker next inning with the Dodgers down by 3. It's 5-2. This is the first of a 4-game on September 22 in our 1969 replay. Here's Lon Chaney now. The pitch from McBean. 5-3, left-handed, fly ball left X. For Gabrielson, a 4-5. Those 4s, I am really bored by them. Yeah, 4-5, thank you, demos. 4-5, 24, F3. Oh, let's see if he gets it. Gabrielson, an E5, 4-6-8. And he does. He makes the catch, and here's Maloney. He gets a good hand from the crowd. The hometown crowd. This team is out of it. The Reds are 1 game over 500. 16 games out of first, mathematically eliminated. the attendance. I mentioned this in the first part of the broadcast. 6,488, many of which have already left the ball game. Would you mind if I also called you Dems, just as a nickname of your username? Not to associate you with Democrats, has nothing to do with that. It's a completely different context. Whether you like them or not, I just don't want to get political. Okay, here's Maloney now. He's a 7NR. McBean. And the pitch. That's 111, and he struck him out. So McBean does a fine job in relief. We have gone 8 full innings. And it's a 5-2 ball game. I'm gonna go powder my nose and be back in just a couple minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic network. I'm really not up for the playing the Atlanta game today, so this will be it. And Maloney will come out with the Dodgers trailing by 3 runs. It'll be Davis, Crawford, and Parker. Here's Davis to lead it off. One eight right-handed. There's a base hit for Davis. 1-17, 1-15, 1-13 being held. It's a borderline. He's not being held. He gets the lead automatically. He's a 1-15, but I don't think we're going to even go. Down by 4. I just don't think so. If any of you have any other ideas, we can go, you know, we could send him 1-15. But I think we need more than that. If you have any other ideas, let me know. It's just the best I can do right now. Here's Willie Crawford. 0 for 3. No reason to send him. Thank you. Here's Maloney. The pitch to Crawford. 3-9. Grounds it to second, and he will advance. 1 out. And here's Wesley Parker. Don't even have to look on the chart when it's just a runner on first. It's the same as basic advanced on a C. 3, advance 1 base. So Davis on second. Here's Parker now. Again, Dodgers down by 3. Parker switch hitter, batting left. The pitch from Maloney. 6-12. Switch hitter, batting left, walked him. So Maloney is 1 hitter, walk away. Granger is warming. Granger came into this game in real world and ended up getting the win. He relieved Maloney in the 7th. And was pitching when they scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th to win it 2-1. The Dodgers scored a run in the top of the 6th. That was it. And then the Reds. So Granger is available. He didn't pitch last game. And here's Gabrielson, a 270 hitter, not bad. I suppose we could let him hit versus bringing in someone like Manny Mota or who was a 321 hitter, or an Andy Costco, who is a power hitter, supposedly, with 19 home runs. Any recommendations for Gabrielson, the left-hander? Either of them can come in and stay in the game. If you want to go for the tie, we would go maybe with Costco, who has power. Any suggestions? Or just let Gabrielson hit, and he has W power. Any recommendations at all? Let Gabrielson hit. Okay, we will let Gabrielson hit. Maybe we would bring someone in for Lefebvre. So Gabrielson steps in. Here's Maloney. And the pitch. 5'9" left-handed. Struck him out. He does not have fatigue. And that is his 7th. 5'9", left-handed. And Lefebvre is the batter now. 2 outs. Lefebvre, a .236 hitter. He has W power against right-handers. Again, I invite people to consider the options. Costco could tie it up with a home run. He is a right-handed hitter. He is a right-handed hitter, or Moda with a better average, a right-handed hitter. And Haller on deck, a left-handed hitter. Any recommendations at all? Demos goes for Moda. Moda it is. So Moda comes in to hit for Lefebvre, the third baseman. In the event that they tie it or go ahead. We could bring in, God almighty, Jesus. Billy Grabarkowitz, an .092 hitter, would be an option. Or Bill Soudakis. Maybe Soudakis. No big difference. I mean, I guess it's between a 3 and a 2. I'll just have Soudakis. It's doubtful it's going to even come up. Here's Manny Moda now. 2 outs. He's the tying run at the plate. He does not have power. He's got a tad of power against left-handers, but they're going to need another hit to tie it up, no matter what he does. Here's Maloney. And the pitch to Moda. 6'5" right-handed, fly ball right. This should end the game. Under it is Rose, and the ball game is over. And I am sorry about my mood, everybody. It's pretty bad. Final score, Cincinnati 5, Dodgers 2. I want to thank everybody for being here and the help. Maloney went all the way. He pitched 9 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, only 4 hits, all singles. He walked 2, struck out 7, and he allowed no earned runs, 2 unearned. The loss goes to, and that is his 15th win. He won 12 in real world. The loss goes to Sutton. McBean pitched 1 perfect inning, struck out a batter. Final line. The Reds 5 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors. The Dodgers 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. That does it for the game. I want to thank you all for being here. Have a great day. Oh. Oh. Take care.